Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Please welcome to your field,
Hey yo, it's Highway, and you're watching Morgan Sports Network.
Sitting in my room for the fifth time the same night. Can't even describe my urge to fight in my mind. Figuring out where do I even start. I know I've done this 100 times. Sometimes you just need a restart. Yeah, need to unload your mind and put it back in the shopping cart. Hoping the next day you'll go through with the.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Morgan Sports Network. We are at Morgan High School, January 25th, 2023, for a region basketball game. The Ogden Tigers, coming in with a record of 7-7, will face the Trojans of Morgan High School with a record of 13-5. Our producer today is David Halls. Jake Haywood is taking pictures. PJ Williams is our main camera operator. Drew Turner is doing scoreboard. Daniel Moudreau is our statistician and Morgan sports expert. I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm joined by senior at Morgan High, number 79, the center on the undefeated football team, All-American, just an all-around good guy. He's 300 pounds if he's an ounce. He's my good friend Tyler Buckets Buckway. Buckets, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, that's funny. Quickly, before the game, I was able to actually talk to the head coach, Coach Porter. And I said that right, correctly?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm really, again, I said this earlier, JV, I'm bad with names. So
You're good.
if I said something wrong, correct me. But talking to him, so the team's pretty young. They have a lot of juniors, actually. They only have 4 or 5 seniors on this lineup, and they really like their junior class. So they'll be good for the next few years. And as I've talked to him, the reason why, because you would think with them being number 1 in region, they would be top in the RPI. They're actually below Morgan in the RPI.
They are.
Surprising.
Yeah, I just pulled up the RPI, Ty. So Morgan is number 7 in the RPI. Ogden is ranked number 12.
Yeah.
And this is out of 19 teams in 3A. And this has to do with your win-loss percentage, your win-loss percentage, your opponent's win-loss percentage, and your opponent's win-loss percentage.
Yeah.
All jumbled into some formula that no one knows.
It's a very stupid
what it
thingy. I don't like it at all.
How do you really feel about it, Ty?
I hate it so much. I think it should go away. But anyways,
it takes the human element out of it, and there's really no advantage of winning your region. It's all about getting a good preseason schedule, and then see how the opponents do.
And that's why I think it's dumb. Like, for instance, for this Ogden team, coach actually was not hired until the spring. He didn't even know he was the coach of the Ogden Tigers until spring. So they didn't get to have spring ball. They didn't get to have training and practices. They're just coming together right now. So that's why since the beginning, they've been getting off a hot start just because of they're starting to come together and they're learning new systems and they're starting to do it well. And that's why they're able to beat the previous number 1 in the region, Grantsville. Because Grantsville's only lost 1 game, and it's to them.
Yeah, that was a big win. They've played some tough games. They barely lost to Juan Diego, barely lost to Manti, had a big win against Grantsville, as you mentioned, so they're a great team. The players to watch for Ogden are number 11, Austin Johnson. He averages 12 points per game, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 assists. The other player to watch is Stockton Marriott, number 12. He averages 12 points also, and almost identical stats to Austin Johnson. So watch Johnson, number 11, Marriott, number 12. 2 players to watch.
Yeah, and I got to sit down there for a little bit and watch them on the court, and they are tall. Ogden is not a small team. I mean, they have some height, they have some strength, and they are very good shooters. I mean, number 35 down there, I believe, is a senior.
Yeah, Will Howard.
He can shoot, and that's going to be a little dangerous. But as I watch the Trojans, also I've noticed a lot of them were hot as in their warm-ups. I mean, I saw Eli Bailey hitting shots. I saw Joe Waite hitting about everything. Right now he's wearing golden shoes, so he'll be called the Golden Boy.
Oh, I love the boy.
But yeah, and
he reminds me of 24 karat gold on your football team. Jet Salmon, number 24 karat gold. Joe Waite is 22 karat gold tonight.
Yeah.
I guess, does that carry over?
It can.
Could not be exclusive for Jet.
I don't know. That's up to you.
I mean,
I'm gone in a few months.
I like the Golden Boy for Joe tonight.
Joe, and we have
Eli is
over there.
On fire. He was doing some reverse dunks, some over the shoulder dunks.
Oh yeah.
And some other fancy stuff. like to see that in a game.
Yeah, and I talked to a lot of the players before. I talked to him, Josh, and Joe, because Joe was dunking it before the game.
I saw
And
that.
I told them all, I said, if you dunk it, you will be the clean play of the game. I mean, that's all it takes is a dunk.
That's right.
Because we haven't seen a Morgan dunk in, I don't know, how many years?
Been a while.
I've never seen one from a Morgan player, so.
I want to give a shout out to you, my broadcast partner. You texted me this morning and you said it feels like a bow tie night.
That's
And I
because
said, hey, why not?
on bow tie night, we've never lost. And Trojans need this win.
And look at you. You're looking good.
I
You've
didn't-
got your
okay.
maroon bow tie. I've got my
Nice and
velvet
pretty.
maroon bow tie. And we're feeling it. You gave
Oh,
me
we
some
look great.
You gave me some new shoes today, too.
I did, and we got to do our.
Hey, Dave, can we get a shot of these shoes?
Oh, yeah, we're going to get a shot of them.
Tell the fans about these shoes you gave me, Ty.
They are Paul George's. I don't know what number.
Well, I
but,
know they're size 14, and I feel like I could water ski in them, but thank you.
Of course, and they are a little big for you. I'm sorry, but it's
okay.
what I had. I had to give you some Paul George's because I wear my white Paul George's to every single game, of course. And
Well, I appreciate it. You're a good man for
Yeah.
hooking me up, and
well,
I think your generosity is going to pay off today for the Trojans.
hopefully, and that was my hope, is bow tie night with Paul George's on. It would be a lucky enough night because it'll take a little bit of luck with a lot of skill for us to be able to win this game.
The one thing we will be missing today is the cheerleaders. They performed at the state championships down at UVU today. Ogden's cheerleaders are here. Congratulations to the girls on their all-girls show cheer, finishing in third place overall. That's in combined 4A and 3A.
Yeah.
They did that in a combined situation this year. So congratulations. That's nothing to be ashamed of there. They do a great
No.
job and work so hard.
No, and winning in 4A with 3A is very hard. I mean, that's not something that's
They were
easy
the
for a
only
team to
3A
do.
team to play. So
Yeah.
we did use some deductive logic and say that's a state championship.
I think we can use some logic on that.
We have PA announcer Joe Sisson. We'll do the national anthem. For Ogden High tonight, and Ty, you'll take care of the Morgan starting lineups.
Great.
Crowd's starting to fill in, so it's going to be a fun night tonight. Fun to have these close teams playing. Chino Furness, number 1, he's a senior. Number 11, a senior, Austin Johnson, one of the leading scorers, averages 12 points per game for the Tigers.
I did see him hitting a lot of shots in the pregame.
Number 12, Stockton Marriott. He's a junior. He wears number 12 and averages 12. Number 22, Brigham Call. He is a junior. He's tall. And number 23, Tegan Porter, also a junior. Can jump out of the gym. Tremendous athlete.
And like we were talking about earlier, I mean, they have a lot of juniors on this team. And they kept a few seniors, and those seniors are still good as well. But looking for our Morgan Trojans, we have Eli Bailey, fire, coming out throwing the shirt to his sister. Then we'll have number 4, Derek Tibbles. Drops his shirt. He'll eventually pick it up and throw it. We have Gavin Turner, the all-state, all-area, all-region wide receiver. One of the best to do it. Quite possibly the best to come from Morgan at receiver. Number 15, Colin Acey, a sharpshooter who has length on his arms, so he can get a few steals as well. And then talking about steals, you have the man, the myth, the legend, the Muley Bear, Josh Criddle, our leading steal man, probably leading, almost leading rebounder, and he's almost our leading assist man as well.
He's got the speed of a deer, the strength of a bear, and the hair of a Greek god. He's the Muley Bear.
Yeah, and there's not very many athletes like the Muley Bear. I mean, he stands at a total of I'd say 6'2", 6'3" is what he's listed at, right? 6'3".
He's listed at 6'4" on paper.
He is. I think he's 6'3" because I'm 6'3", and he's
Okay.
he's about my height. And he weighs, I think right now, what did he say, 215?
He's trimmed down to 215.
Yeah.
Tip controlled by Eli Bailey to Derek Tilby, number 4. He's quick as a cat.
But Josh jumps and runs like he's anyone else on the court. I mean, he can move. So that's what makes him such a tremendous athlete, is his size with the speed, which, of course, amounts to power.
Ogden starts in a man-to-man defense. Eli misses the free throw line jumper. Ogden moving the ball around. Johnson takes a shot, no good. Rebound Bailey. He'll bring it up.
And that's what's so cool about Eli's gameplay is he can play big and point guards. That's what makes him really the guy for the Trojans.
He's the leading scorer for the Trojans with 12. He'll take 3 here, miss it. Tibbles with the rebound, Derek Tilby. Eli has the green light to shoot from anywhere on the court, doesn't he, Ty?
Yes, he does, and rightfully so. As we talked about, I mean, he is really the man for the Trojans. He started since he was a sophomore, and he can really do everything.
Derek Tilby missed a 3 there. Ogden moves the ball around. Marriott takes control at the point, up at the logo. Morgan in their classic 3-2 zone defense. Pass underneath, out of bounds, turnover.
Right between the receiver's hands there. I mean, he's
Little hot
couldn't
on that
pull it
pass
in,
for Brendan
yeah.
Call. Full court pressure here from the Tigers. Caught him sleeping. Muley Bear out to Sunshine. There is sunshine in my soul today. The Muley Bear to AC for 3.
Yeah, and like we talked about earlier, I mean, Muley Bear is really good at finding his teammates open on top of him being the big, and AC was lucky enough to be left wide open there for an easy shot.
How about Josh not taking the easy layup and getting it out
Yeah.
to his friend?
And
What a player.
He's a pass-first player. He's not selfish, which is amazing to see. It's something
Sometimes
great.
you wish he was a little more selfish. and shoot a little
Sometimes.
bit more, but he'll be with a floater.
And Muley Bear will push everyone out of the way.
Oh, he's standing there by the cheerleaders. Heads
Yeah.
up, ladies.
They probably all got excited when they saw him coming towards
Oh,
them.
he's got the hair of a Greek god. Who wouldn't be
Just
excited?
look at him. Look how cute he is. Anyways,
I liked it when you interviewed Tilby and you told him he looked cute today.
I had to give him that. He's like the little team pet, and I'm not on the team anymore, of course. But even when I was there, he was always the team pet, so I had to let him know. That's why his name Tibbles came to play, is because we thought of him like a little puppy, and we all thought he was just a little puppy, and he's so awesome.
Yeah, he's starting the last couple of games with Gavin at guard. Both of them are very good guards.
Yeah, and they're both really good at passing the ball and defense. Which
Johnson
makes them
takes
so
a
lethal.
3. Sorry, Tide. No
You're all
good.
good.
Eli Bailey quickly up to Sunshine. Fancy layup, and he got it.
Yeah, and that was a great layup there by AC. I mean, Eli gave him the ball, and he's able to finish. Josh trying to get a steal, but can't get it.
Marriott over to Johnson. Corner to Furnace. Call underneath, trying to post up Criddle.
Yeah, I don't think Criddle's going to be letting that happen. He's a little big, and he's got some length on him, so it's hard to be able to post up Criddle.
Furnace with a shot, in and out. Nice rebound there by Ogden. Marriott was in the right place at the right time. Got 2.
I haven't seen number 23's name. I don't have the roster next to me, but that was a
That's
good
Porter.
rebound. He had it
Porter.
with one hand just on his head.
It was really good. That pass a little too high
Yeah.
for Criddle.
Muley can jump, but he just couldn't get that one. Aiden Harris will be checked in for Tibbles.
I like seeing Aiden come off the bench with his energy. He's playing a little full court defense here on Marriott.
And Aiden was a
Furnace.
starter. Sorry, I cut you off there,
You're
but
good. Go ahead.
Aiden was a starter all throughout the season, but I think Matthews wants him coming in off the bench just because teams won't see him be able to play the defense that he does, and he'll come in and lock up anybody.
3-point shot, no good. Ball controlled by Turner. That was Furnace with the shot. Turner to Criddle. Out to Bailey. He got 3. Money ball. Eli Bailey from Criddle.
He might have missed those first few shots, but you shouldn't leave him open for very long. He's going to hit him eventually. He is fire.
He's got his fire shoes on today. He's fire. His friend Joe Waite, who will be in the game soon, is got his gold shoes on. He's the golden boy today.
And Criddle trying to get the ball, but couldn't handle it in.
Marriott, nothing but net. Stockton Marriott for 3.
Yeah,
he has 5 points.
Aiden was just a little bit down at the high post right there, and he wasn't able to get up to him on the defensive coverage.
No fouls called yet this game, Ty, and the clock is going quick.
Yeah. And Tate Nelson hasn't been in yet, so that might be to it why.
Sunshine, he got it from Criddle again.
Criddle's got 3 or 4 assists now. I mean, he is really good at finding his teammates.
AC has not missed a shot. He's got 2 threes and a 2. There's a 3 from Ogden. Corner shot, no good by Porter. Rebound controlled by AC to Turner. Eli wants it. Gavin with a little push shot from the free throw line. He got it.
And when you talk about the Trojans' 2 leading assist guys, it's Gavin and Josh. And something interesting to think about is both of them, I believe, have a 3.75 or above on their GPA.
That's awesome.
So, I mean, that really, people say that doesn't contribute too much sometimes, but
their basketball
it
IQ and their regular IQ off the charts.
Yes, and for you to be good at sports, you got to be smart, too. I mean, Gronkowski, everyone thinks he's dumb, but he actually is very smart, surprisingly.
Checking in for Ogden is number 2, Weston Moore. In for the Trojans was number 34, Luke Olson. Number 22, the Golden Boy, Joe Waite. And number 2, Tanner Matthews. He's wearing a mask. He was hot in the JV game.
Yeah, he was playing great in that JV game, and hopefully it contributes to varsity.
Broke his nose in the South Summit game a couple of weeks ago. Maybe that was last week or the week before?
I'm really bad at keeping track.
I don't know, but anyway, he's wearing a mask. Let's just say that. And he got a steal right on cue there. Good hands by Tanner. Baseline drive and turnover. Steal by Marriott. Marriott dribbles up with his right, then his left hand, drives down the middle. Euro step, layup, no good. Rebound Harris. He's going with a full head of steam. Will he go rim to rim?
And it looks like they called Ogden's ball, but I'm pretty sure that they hit the ball out of Aiden's hands there.
They said he hit it off his leg, so refs aren't changing their minds. Ogden ball. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. This is the varsity game. This is a region game. Morgan ranked number 7th in the 3A RPI. Ogden ranked number 12.
For region, just in general, I mean, Ogden's number 1.
That's interesting how that doesn't play into the RPI, does it?
Yeah, again, I hate the RPI, so.
Here's Marriott for 3 more. No good. Rebound Turner. Marriott does have 5 points. Tanner Matthews, he'll take 3. It looks good, and it is good. Tanner Matthews from Gavin Turner.
And with the face mask, it doesn't stop him from being able to see that rim, and every time he sees it, he's going to take it. And we got out of bounds there. Ogden player just couldn't hold it in.
The 30-second timeout by Ogden. Regroup here. Would like to thank the sponsors of today's game, Northern Utah Dermatology. They do medical, surgical, and cosmetic dermatology. Dr. Daniel Hansen and his family live in Morgan County. They sponsor our blocks of the game, and they also sponsor our female athlete of the month. Who this month, Ty, our female athlete of the month for January is J.C. Woolsey on the cheer team. She's a senior, tremendous athlete. And her brother is our male athlete of the month, Luke Woolsey. He's a freshman, a wrestler, so all-around tough guy. So it's fun to see that brother and sister getting the athlete of the month honors from the Morgan Sports Network. Dr. Hansen will provide JC a little gift from his office. X-Balm sponsors our male athlete of the month. They'll get some lip balm gear from X-Balm. Our other game sponsor today is Randall Brothers Construction. They build homes, custom homes. Roger and Ryan Randall. Tell you more about them in a minute after Morgan does something here with the shot clock going down to 19. Morgan content to pass it around a little bit, look for an opening. Man-to-man defense for Ogden. Maybe they're switching to a little bit of a zone. Gavin Turner, he'll take three, in and out, right as the shot clock expires.
Yeah, and someone had to shoot it. No one better than Gavin right there, who was open at the top of the key.
I talked to Coach Matthews, and he said Gavin has the ultimate green light as well. Luke Harris up. Luke Olson, not Luke Harris. Luke Harris plays baseball.
That's correct.
Aiden's brother. Luke Olson up high for the rebound is what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Gavin Turner under two-handed push shot. No, may have got hacked. Had a word for the ref.
Yeah, and Matthews wasn't very happy either. He raised his hands up and smacked his thighs after. He couldn't believe there wasn't a foul.
Shot clock is off. 20 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Marriott has all the points for Ogden, number 12. He averages 12. He's a junior. Number 2 Moore up top.
Matthews has some work with defense to try and get out.
Furness with the turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound Tanner. That's the end of the first quarter. Morgan 16, Ogden 5.
And looking at that quarter, that's exactly what the Trojans wanted. I mean, coming into this game against the number 1 team in the region, the only chance that they have to be able to be region champs is to win this game and hoping Grantsville loses more games. So that's the only way the Trojans are able to do this. And same for Ogden. If they win this game, it'll definitely help smooth their ride to the region champs. And looking at the screen up here, we have the Morgan Sports Network male and female athletes of the month that we talked about earlier. The Woolseys, Luke Woolsey and JC Woolsey, a freshman wrestler and a senior cheerleader.
Such a great family, great athletes. Great to have them represent Morgan in our community. At the conclusion of today's game, Ty, we will choose a couple of things. And we forgot to do this in the JV game. The JV, you were going to choose the announcer of the game. I will choose the announcer of the game for the varsity game. Together, we will choose the Morty's Car Wash clean play of the game, which is they'll get a certificate from Morty's Car Wash for a free car wash. And then we will choose a most outstanding player for Ogden, and they will receive a certificate from Brett Mills and Academy Mortgage, a $5 cookie gift certificate, and a sticker from the Morgan Sports Network.
Correct. And again, we are trying to fatten the other teams up a little bit so that they are a little slower next time they come up. Hopefully they get addicted to the cookie and they keep going back for more. Just kidding. That's not what we want. But,
Ogden's ball. Number 3 in for Ogden, Rodriguez. Number 2 also in more. Rodriguez passed out, shot no good by Porter, controlled by Morgan. Tate Nilsson also in for the Trojans. He wears number 10. He won the Morty's clean play for the JV game. Joe, wait, the golden boy for 3.
And I mean, before the game, as I was watching him shoot, he wasn't missing much. So I expect him to hit a few shots tonight. And whenever he makes his first shot, you know it's going to be a good night. I haven't seen too many nights where he makes one and then misses a bunch after.
Yeah, he's hot. He was leaning into that one, held his follow through all the way till it went in the rim. That was assisted by his friend Tate Nelson.
He's got golden trim on the bottom of his shoes. It's a little bit of like a cream color on top. A mayo color.
Hey, now you're talking. Ogden passing the ball around quickly. Furness takes a shot. Got it. Chino Furness, his first 2 points of the game. Ogden now in a 3-2 zone, trying to protect that three-point line. Morgan is hot tonight. Tate dribbles easily with his right or left hand backdoor.
Wow.
Colton Acey, he got it. What a play. What an assist. A top Morty's Car Wash, clean play of the game nominee, Nilsson to AC, the Basin View Ward connection.
And I mean, what else can you say about what a play for that? I mean, that was just phenomenal. Looking at it, he got that reverse layup, and
That was neat.
that was not an easy shot to hit. It wasn't an easy pass either. So,
Colton AC has not missed a shot today, Ty.
wow.
Well, can Tate, is he eligible to win the JV clean play and the varsity clean play of the game for Morty's Car Wash?
I don't see why he can't.
I don't either. Last game, Josh Criddle won. I mailed that to him this week. Here's Joe. Takes a shot, a 2-point shot, and got it. The
And
golden boy.
that puts a smile on my face. I love to see Joe hitting shots and like he can do. I'm sure he's going to keep shooting because.
Here's Marriott with a fancy move out to Rodriguez. Sorry, Ty.
Yo, you're all
Porter
good.
drives baseline, goes up against the Muley Bear and got it. What a play by Tegan Porter for 2. That's aggressive to challenge Muley.
Oh yeah, typically players don't do that, but I mean this is Ogden. They know how to play and they know that as well, so they will.
He wants 3 more, and he got 3 more. Joe Waite, he's on fire. His shoes are gold. His hand is white hot.
And he's trying to show. He's saying, "Hey, I may not be a starter anymore, but watch, I'm still going to go out there and show that I am worthy of being a starter."
Oh yeah, I like him coming off the bench and just lighting up, just burning the net there. None of his shots have even hit the rim. Here's Ogden with the ball. Rodriguez in the corner, guarded by Muley. Tipped out of bounds. Like you mentioned earlier, Josh Criddle is the leading steals guy for the Trojans. Number 11, Austin Johnson back in for the Tigers. Eli Bailey back in for the Trojans, replacing Matthews.
And for Josh, that's not just this season. I remember freshman year he was the leading steal guy. I remember sophomore year he was the leading steal guy for the JV they played on. Junior year he was the leading steal guy for varsity, and this year he's the leading steal guy for varsity as well.
Big rebound for Waite. He's playing point guard and taking a 2-point shot, missing it. He went down. Did he sprain his ankle? He's holding his ankle.
He's going to get up. He's tough.
That's his first miss of the game.
And still was a good shot. I thought it was going in.
3-point shot, no good by Furness. Rebound Criddle. Eli Bailey was looking for gold there. Eli drives in, takes a step out to Colton Acey for 3. His favorite shot, in and out. That's his first miss as well.
Yeah, and in the JV game, we got to see him shoot from another corner, which was very surprising.
We need to remind him that he missed all those shots from that other side.
It wasn't the same.
Stick to the left, Sunshine.
Yeah.
Normally we would say choose the right, but we're going to tell him choose the left.
Yeah. The sun always rises on the left side, right? Is that
We'll go with
a
that.
better way to say it?
Okay. I like it. Here's a 3 by Furness, in and out, no good.
Fight for the rebound. Smart by Eli to stop there. I mean, he knew that the Ogden player, if he got it first, would just smack it off his body, so he just pulls back and lets him knock it out of bounds instead.
Yeah, he shielded Brigham Call from getting the ball. Full timeout by the Trojans, Ty. Can we go back and look at that assist that Tate gave to Colton? Our producer today is David Halls. Our main camera operator is PJ Williams. Daniel Moudreau is our statistician. Drew Turner is handling here's the backdoor cut. That's just something that you don't see a lot of now in the high school game. It's all about the threes and the fancy layups, but that fancy pass was sure neat. That was one.
Yeah, and I mean, typically, the only thing that teams want now is a 3 or a layup, just because a layup's an easier way to get a 2-pointer, and a 3 is just more points. So the philosophy now is don't take mid-ranges, either pull it from 3 or drive to the basket, which I don't agree with fully. I personally like the mid-range. That's my sweet spot. But
do you want to hear an interesting fact that my friend Daniel Moudreau told me about this game?
I do.
So the first time that Morgan and Ogden played here in Morgan was in the 1916 and 17 season. Ogden took the train to Morgan.
Oh, okay. It's kind of like that. What happened with South? Was it South Summit?
Yeah, when
time?
Morgan took the train to Park City and then took a sleigh ride to South Summit to Camas. So thank you, Daniel, for that interesting nugget. Good job. Keep sending those our way. Tibble's back in. Derek Tilby, number 4. Tate Nelson drives in hard, goes up.
Wow.
Oh, he is fouled hard, went down hard. He's being helped up by Ogden. Good sportsmanship there.
And
Man,
Matthews,
Tate was up high there. Ooh, that's scary. Look at that, Ty. Oh, my gosh.
Wow, that
Landed right on his right hip.
And Gavin is sitting there waiting. I think he's going to come take Tate out because that was such a hard hit. I'm sure Matthews doesn't want him to get injured again. Yeah, he's coming in for Tate right now.
This is the first free throw attempt in the game. That was, and Tate made it. He's got one more. That one is no good. Rebound by Ogden's number 22, Call. Call over to Porter. Under to Johnson. Back out to Marriott. He's open for 3. Looks good. No good. I had a good view angle on that one, and it looked like it was going in. Rebound, Muley Bear. Colton AC. Tate fakes the 3. Back to AC. It's his favorite spot. Not his favorite result. Rebound, Ogden. No, out of bounds.
That was quick thinking there. Not his favorite result. That was pretty good.
Thank you.
Might win you announcer of the game.
Okay. Who won the announcer of the game for JV? You need to pick that.
I'll give it to you.
Oh, thank you.
I made a few mistakes.
That was a tie. Has to be a tie.
David said it was a tie.
You're tie. I'm tie. It was a tie. Eli drug his pivot foot that time. Burned it over.
Yeah.
Colton missed his last 2 threes. He made his first 4 shots. He's missed his last 2. He has 10 points in the game. Leading scorer for the him and Joe Waite each. Well, Joe has 8. Tate and Colton has 10. Foul on the Trojans. Eli Bailey. Each team, Morgan has 2 team fouls. Ogden only has 1. Game is moving quickly. We have 3 minutes remaining until halftime. Number 23, Tegan Porter at the line for 2.
And Coach Max over on our right, we'll have to show him your new shoes.
He'll be excited. I appreciate you giving me those, Ty.
Of course.
Free throw, good. I want to give a shout out to my friends, the Russells from Ogden. Great family. Ethan Russell will soon be my son-in-law.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
His grandpa, Phil Russell, was the athletic director, and the gym at Ogden is named after his grandpa, Phil.
Really? Oh.
Look at Johnson elevate there. Oh, here's Colton from his favorite spot. And again, he hates that result, but the Muley Bear cleans it up for him.
Yeah, and the Muley Bear was ready for that. I mean, he quickly got that rebound and put it right back up.
Colton got a steal there. Eli Bailey threads the needle to Tibbles. No good. Muley goes up aggressively.
Need to fight for it again. Out to Eli.
He'll take
for 3.
No. Again, Muley.
Wow. And number 12, he just had to smack it out of his hands. But Tibbles, wow.
And a little push shot. He got it.
There we go.
Clean play nominee, Derek Tilby with a steal and 2.
It's about time someone figured it out and put that in.
Oh, wow. That was a wild sequence. Morgan with a 20-point lead now. 2 minutes remaining until halftime. Here's Johnson. Marriott. Stockton Marriott with the ball into Johnson. Hacked by the Muley Bear. Got that big paw up. Here's that play where Tibbles just snuck in and stole the ball.
Yeah. And
stole it and then floated it up.
And no one thought he was going to come do that. Everyone was watching out for the Muley Bear there because he had a few rebounds that almost led to points, but ended up with Tilby for the steal for the shot.
Furness, he'll challenge Muley. No good. Tanner Matthews pushed off on the rebound.
Yeah, and Tanner still thinks he's in JV right now. That JV game, that's all that both teams were doing. They
were a lot of bash pucks, weren't there?
Yeah.
4 team fouls on the Trojans. Aiden Harris now in, replacing Tilby. Good out-of-bounds play there by the Tigers. And Johnson got 2.
I mean,
his first 2 of the game.
Good little hook.
He averages 12. He has 2 so far. Criddle to Eli. Yes. Clean play nominee. Eli Bailey finishing up. Criddle has a ton of assists.
Yes, he does. I think that's his 5th or 6th assist now.
Yeah, we're not keeping the exact stats, but I'm going to go with your assessment and go with 5.
And back-to-back scores there for number
Johnson.
4, Johnson.
Yeah, Austin
11.
Johnson.
Is that 4 or 11? I can't tell.
It's number 11.
That's right.
Some aggressive defense here by Ogden.
Save.
Steal by Johnson. No
Yeah,
challenge Harris, and got it. 6 straight points for Austin Johnson. He must have heard me say he hadn't scored yet.
Most likely.
He's at half of his average in the first half. Is almost in the books here. Tanner in trouble. Timeout, Morgan.
And Matthews isn't happy with his kid. I mean, he's getting mad at him, telling him, you're not supposed to go to the corner. That's where they trap you.
Got kind of sucked in there. 30-second timeout for the Trojan. That gives me time to tell you about one of our game sponsors, Randall Brothers Construction. Roger and Ryan Randall. They are Morgan High alumni. They build custom homes. They do some remodels. But if you can dream up a cool house, they'll build it for you. They're located in Morgan. They are Morgan High alumni. You can reach Roger or Ryan Randall on their, I need to look up their number, which I will do momentarily, but you can always find Roger at Heinz in the morning.
Yeah.
Heinz Country Store. He's a Heinzite. Your mom's a Heinzite.
Very true.
You're a Heinzite.
I am a Heinzite.
I'm a Heinzite. I love Heinz. You know what I did today?
What'd you do today?
I went to Heinz, got a drink, went down to Morty's Car Wash, washed my truck. Got a little snow last night. Used the snow blower this morning.
Okay. I need a car wash. I should go use the one I have sitting in my room from Morty's.
You deserve that. Your car would thank you.
Yes, it would.
Gavin Turner now with the ball. Ogden in some aggressive D. Criddle to Bailey. Drives baseline. Jackknife shot. He got it. 2 points. Eli Bailey from Criddle. I thought he was going to dunk that.
I did too. I did promise them a dunk is clean play of the game.
Absolutely.
And no question.
Ben Brown with Cornerstone Real Estate has some money on the line for it too. 10 seconds left in the first half. Out of bounds, turnover, Morgan ball.
And the student section was calling for it, and they got it.
Yeah, they got him. Look at the student body, the 6-man award. 5.6 seconds remaining until half. Gavin Turner up. Pass to Tanner Matthews. He takes 3, takes it high, no good.
Gavin tried to get the second shot up, but didn't count, and it didn't go in.
It's the end of the first half. Morgan 35, Ogden 17. That was a better second quarter for Ogden, scoring 12 points. They only had 5 in the first quarter. Be a little bit hard to recover from that, but Morgan had a solid second quarter, scoring 19 points.
Yeah. No, they played great, and looking at the score, it's a little bit separated, but I wouldn't be surprised if Ogden starts trying to make a comeback here. Well, of course they're going to try, but I wouldn't be surprised if they start to get a little bit of a comeback. I mean, they're a great team, and you never know what happens after the first half. Everything can change after that.
No doubt. We'll take a little break, and we'll be back with some stats that we received from Mike Despain of the Morgan Sports Network, as he is keeping those on his iPad. Good for him, and we will be back in a minute and talk about those.
Sorry.
Are we on now? We're on now. So tell us
Oh, we
about
just
that.
got on.
Okay, we're
I
on.
might have to put that back up. How did Dave
I
do
don't
that?
know, but it was up. But you just put a picture of your buddy Cooper McGiven, who was yelling at his phone.
He
What did he text you?
he gave me a very interesting text.
I don't even want to see it.
Yeah, it didn't swear or anything. It was just a
Okay.
weird response.
Okay, well,
Now I really want to say it now. He says, I will beat your dog." I don't know
I have no
why
idea
he
what that
said
means,
that.
but that sounds
Like my actual dog, like
that
my
sounds
pet.
violent.
It was very violent. He knows I love my dog, so I think that's why he said
What's your
it.
dog's name?
His name is Chancho, which means fat pig in Spanish.
Okay, wow.
My
okay.
brother named him.
Well, it's what I was saying when
Yeah.
our microphones were muted, was that Morgan shot 51% effective field goal percentage in the first half, 14 out of 27, including 6 of 14 from 3. Ogden shot 33%, only 1 of 9 from 3, 6 of 12 from 2. So there's your difference right there, Ty.
Yeah. And looking for the Trojans coming up. They got their original starters in still. We'll see how Eli Bailey plays in this second half. Try to get him the ball.
A set alley-oop play, and Ogden stuffed it.
Yeah.
Ogden now working the ball inside out, high post to Johnson. He challenges Bailey. Tibbles is all over him and causes a turnover. Colton Acey, bounce pass up to Turner, right-hand layup, got it. Turner from Acey. Nice assist there from Sunshine.
Yeah.
And Sunshine with another rebound and a jump ball. Good hands there by Weston Moore to tie that up. Ogden ball. Inbound play looking for Furness. No, looking for Johnson. Tipped. Stolen by the Muley Bear. Tipped by Eli. Tibbles is in the corner right in front of his friends in the student section. I think they wanted him to shoot the 3, but he decided not to. Lob into Bailey. Right-hand layup. Missed it.
And I thought Bailey was going to be able to get that there, but he just couldn't finish.
Eli had 7 points in the first half. Colton Acey had 10. Led all scorers. Number 15. It's a sophomore. Tilby is a junior. Gavin Turner, number 11, is a senior, along with Josh Criddle and Eli. Bailey Muley tied him up a little bit there.
Yeah. I was wondering if we were going to get a foul or a jump ball or something.
Again, the hands of the Muley Bear. He went into the garbage can over there in the corner.
Yeah. Couldn't
And
get the
Tibbles
steal.
got the rebound. Sunshine out to Tilby. Morgan with a 20-point lead.
And Joe Waite's waiting to get checked back in.
Tilby. Turner now looking for Criddle.
Now we'll see the Golden Boy enter the game for AC.
Joe Wade in the first half. Ty had 8 points. Made 2 threes and a 2.
No, he definitely was feeling it. I think he only missed one shot.
You are correct. You are correct. What an inbounds play. Turner to Tilby. 2 of the shortest guys on the court connecting down in the tall trees.
Yeah, and that's called, I think it's box 3, and it's one of the Trojans' favorite inbounds plays.
Tilby will shoot 2 free throws. Morgan, this will be the 3rd and 4th free throws of the game for the Trojans. The Tigers shot 2 free throws in the first half and made 1. Tilby got the first.
And of course he'll make it. He's a great shooter.
Number 2, Weston Moore checked out. Number 33, Jack Blodgett in the game for the Tigers. I talked to his grandma and grandpa before the game as we were getting our hot dogs.
Really? Is that the same? Hold up. Which one's Blodgett?
Number 33 over there by the...
Is he related to the Blodgett number 13?
Yes.
In JV?
He is the cousin of my soon-to-be son-in-law,
Oh, okay.
Ethan Russell. 3 seconds on the shot. Marriott has to force it, and he got it. What a play by Stockton Marriott. He has 7 points now for the Tigers. He's the leading scorer for the Tigers. Joe Waits camped out in the corner. He wants 3.
And the
Steal
ball
by
stolen
Marriott.
there.
Oh, Euro step, and Tibbles thought he got all ball, but we'll see here.
Yeah,
it's going to be hard to tell on the replay, and the officials were nowhere near it.
No, I think he got a little bit on the right arm there. He got a quick smack and pulled his hands back, but the refs only saw that little hand swipe right there. I think he did get a little bit of arm, but mostly ball.
Well, Marriott will shoot 2. Got the first. Now both teams will have taken 4 free throws is all. Very low free throw shooting. Marriott with both. Marriott now with 9 points for the Tigers. Aiden Harris back in for Morgan. Luke Olson takes 3. No. Turner saved it right to Blodgett. Blodgett up with the right hand. Cross court, 3 points, Ogden, no good. Saved, stolen by Turner.
And Matthews wasn't happy about something down there. I don't know if it was the defense or what, but we'll have a quick Trojan turnover.
Floppy play here from the Trojans. Only 2 points in the first half of this quarter. Morgan has 3 timeouts left. Ogden has 4. Both teams have 1 team foul in the second half. Marriott to Porter. Marriott. Blodgett now with the ball. Foul by Eli. Second team foul on the Trojans. 2 fouls on Eli. He comes out of the game. Tanner Matthews in. That's really the only foul trouble, if that is trouble, for either team.
And Matthews is there just coaching him, just talking about some stuff. And I think that's the main reason why he took him out right there, is just to tell him a few things and get him a little bit of a rest to get him back in.
We're halfway through the third quarter. Morgan has only scored 2 points this quarter. Marriott drives in, gets 2. He's heating up here for the Tigers. He has 11.
Yeah, and that was a good shot right there. He just Euro step between Gavin and Aiden and was able to get the floater in.
This half-court trap has caused some trouble here for the Trojans. Broke it that time. Joe, wait, for 3, in rhythm. No. Big rebound by Olson. Drives in, reverse layup, no good. Joe, wait with a rebound.
Joe's looking for a shot. He'll get it and he'll make it.
What
wow.
a play. Good patience there by Joe.
No, he's definitely feeling it tonight, and
he has 10 points now.
He's played great. Our monitor is about to die, so I won't be able to see anything in the bottom left corner. So if I am missing something at all, that is why.
What's going on with our power cord? Well,
yeah.
Dave's looking into it. David Hall's our producer. PJ Williams is our camera operator. Here's Furness for 3. He got it.
Another great shot there.
Furness.
I mean, what we talked about, that 3-2 is what is left is open, is that baseline. So if they can exploit that, they can find the hole in the Trojans' defense.
5 points now for Furness. 10-second violation on the Trojans.
Which was the correct call. It is at 23 seconds.
Clock. Yeah. They actually took 12. But the officials were all over it, busted them with a little help from Ogden's coach.
Yep, and I think that the official saw it at 24, and then Gavin caught it at 23 is how that went down.
A lot of turnovers for the Trojans this quarter. Here's Furness. He wants 3 more, and he'll take 3 more.
Wow.
Chino Furness.
And Ogden's got a lot of people here, and they're starting to get a little loud after that one.
Yeah, they're down right below us. They've brought a good crowd. Aiden's fouled.
And Matthews has some words with Waite here. They're going to talk it out, figure out what's going on.
Second team foul on Ogden. Foul was on number 33, Jack Blodgett. He's a senior. Turnover. Is this another turnover? No, Joe
Almost.
gathers the ball, but that was close to a turnover.
A little bit of body defense there. Behind the back pass to Tate.
Tate will drives in, goes baseline.
Wow.
Up to Harris for three. No.
And Harris couldn't hit that shot, but if he did, that would have been a clean play nominee. That was
for
not
sure.
an easy pass.
Marriott now being hounded by Nilsson. Over to Porter for three. No. Rebound Matthews, and he's hacked. Some aggressive defense on both sides now. Blodgett with the foul. That's his second.
Matthews is telling Eli and Luke they need to rotate more on the baseline, but Joe got boxed out there, and he's trying to play some defense on the guy, and he just couldn't get out.
Tate Nilsson thought he lost the ball, but it went off Furness's leg.
Yeah, it did actually. Look at the replay here. We can see it did, in fact, hit his knee. I rapped right there.
Good job.
I didn't mean to, but I did.
Well, it sounded good. A steal by Ogden. Uncontested layup. No question about it. That was number 23, Tegan Porter, for two.
I was kind of hoping to see a dunk right there.
Yeah, he has 5 points in the game. He just said, give me two, and let's get out of here. 10-point ball game. Morgan had a 20-point lead at one point. Blocking foul on Ogden.
Which is the correct foul call. I mean, his feet weren't set, and he was moving with him. We have, looks like Tate went in for Joe.
Aiden at the line shooting 2 shots.
And I think the Trojans only have 4 people on the court right now.
Looks like looks like Joe has already gone to the bench.
Yeah, I think Matthews just called him out immediately. And
Eli back in and Criddle. First shot good by Aiden. That's his first point of the game. Morgan up 11. Now 12. Morgan will do its own version of the half-court trap.
Yep, and hopefully this lead will get a little larger with Eli Bailey in, and this comeback will come to a halt.
Johnson and Marriott up top for the Tigers. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Good crowd here from Ogden and Morgan.
Yeah, we were only about a 20-minute drive away from, or 20, 25, something like that.
Very
minute drive
close.
away from each other. So
3 seconds on the shot clock. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound Tate. 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Tate lost the ball. Stolen by Ogden. Quickly up to Marriott. Chased by Morgan. Layup good. Right-handed off the glass. Stockton Marriott. He has 13 points. Tanner Matthews for three. No good. Rebound Muley Bear. Pivots. Gets two. Puts it up soft with the big right-handed paw. The Muley Bear.
yeah, and Josh, once he gets that ball down low, you don't see it too often, but he actually hits those shots pretty good, and sometimes you wish you'd shoot more.
Johnson to Marriott. 4 seconds remaining. 3, 2. Marriott has to force it. No good.
Tried to get the foul there.
Yeah, he tried to sell that, but the refs weren't buying.
I think he did get fouled a little bit, but
We'll have to look. Look at that play by Criddle.
yeah,
Really a soft shot there.
little fadeaway.
What an athlete.
That's typically another shot you see from Josh. He normally attacks the rim, but this time he decided to take a fadeaway there to get the bucket.
Morgan scored 10 points in the third quarter while Ogden had 16.
Yeah,
Did some quick math.
that is very good math of you.
I had to use my
Okay.
hand, but I got there. So
There's no better way to do math than with your fingers, right? Even when you use a calculator, still
that's
use it.
right. Can I just mention real quick how grateful we are for our sponsors of the Morgan Sports Network? Brett Mills with Academy Mortgage, Benjamin Brown with Cornerstone Real Estate, Bingham's Custom Meats. They're the home of the Bacon Bomb. Bingham's Bacon Bombs are easy to cook and explosive with flavor. 12 different choices. They're sure to have the right one for your family. Let them meet your needs.
And once again, we have the Cooper McGiven.
Yeah, tell us what's going on here. Todd.
Cooper McGiven is getting very angry as he's playing a game. We're waiting for training, and he was very unhappy with the result of his game. He just wasn't good enough to
will you
win.
pass along to him that I would say, even though the car is parked, I'd still consider that road rage, and I think he needs to get some professional help.
Yes, he does.
I'm
definitely
happy to give him some
is a
consultation.
very, very rageful person, Cooper McGiven.
Today's game sponsor is Northern Utah Dermatology. Dr. Daniel Hansen, dermatologist, has office in South Ogden, does a great job. And Randall Brothers Construction, Roger and Ryan Randall, they build custom homes. Gavin Turner across to AC, down to the Criddle, to Bailey, left-handed layup, he got it.
There we go, and that was a good job there, Criddle to Bailey, and Criddle's had a lot of assists this game.
You think that was a set play coming in, Ty?
Possibly, but I don't know. I mean, Criddle, for the most part, he's very good at finding his teammates, and he does a good job of making the right pass.
9 points now for Bailey, 900 assists for Criddle. It's an estimation.
I was about to say, is that a season thing, or I had to think about that for a second.
I got you. Got you sleeping a little.
Yeah.
5 seconds on the shot clock. Johnson's in trouble. Over to Furness, gets the three off, and missed it.
And
Criddle.
good defense there. I mean, they couldn't get an open shot, so they had to force one at the very end of the buzzer, and that's what's different this year is the shot clock.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened yet in high school.
Seems to have come into play a few times in today's game. Aiden Harris dribbling right hand layup, and he got it. What a play by Aiden Harris.
And Aiden's played some aggressive defense there. He's not going to let number 12 get it in, and that's really what he's out there to do is play that good defense and get those layups.
Aiden has 4 points. Pressure from the Trojans on the Tigers. Johnson now with the ball going against Sunshine. Morgan still in the zone defense. Marriott stutters in, takes a shot, no good. Ball controlled by Turner.
And he's maybe fouled a little bit there, but that was a good athletic layup, just couldn't finish it.
Gavin will slow things down, get a play set up here. Man-to-man defense for the Tigers. Eli Bailey drives in, takes a baseline floater. He got it. That's bread and butter for Eli Bailey. He's fire.
Yeah, and that's about every single point he had his sophomore year is from that baseline, and right there you can see it as he hits that shot. It's a little fadeaway with it as well.
I think he could do that at the next level on those little baseline shots. Timeout, Ogden.
Yes, he definitely could. I mean, and he wants to play at the next level, and he'll definitely have opportunities to do so. Standing at 6'4" and being able to jump like he does and play like he does.
He has 11 points now for the Trojans, just right at his season average.
Yeah.
Roger and Ryan Randall are Morgan High alumni. They were quarterbacks at Morgan High. Roger was on the state championship team that went undefeated. He was the MVP of the classification that year, just like his nephew, Nicky Dimes Despain was this year on your team undefeated. You get your championship ring tomorrow.
Yeah, and I can't wait to get it. I've dreamt about it. I've waited for it for 3 years now. It's taken 3 years to finally earn that beautiful piece of metal. And I can't even describe how excited I am.
Do you think
to be
you'll be
able
to sleep tonight?
Maybe. I don't know, actually. It'll be very hard for me. I might have to. Oh, no, I do have to miss seminary tomorrow. I have to take my sister to the orthodontist. I wasn't very happy about that.
You miss seminary?
I tried to talk to my mom out of it.
You started your mission papers.
I know. I told my mom that. I actually had that conversation because I do not want to take my sister to the orthodontist. And my mom said, Tyler, I need to go get the MRI. You're taking your sister to it.
I'm sure that everyone has their reasons, and it's cool.
Yeah. You can't,
but
I love God, but my mother, I'm not going to disobey my mother. That is his commandment, is to follow her, right? You need to
obey your parents. You're doing a good job. So Ogden ball to start the fourth quarter. Morgan has switched to a man-to-man defense for this quarter. Eli guarding Marriott. Sunshine out on Johnson. Here's Furness. 2 seconds on the shot. He takes a hip shot, no good.
Oh, fouled there.
Tibbles blocked out. That was a good block out by Tibbles out beyond the 3-point line.
And he just pushed him a little bit.
Typically not where you need to box out,
no.
but he did.
He still did it because he's a fundamental player, but
Absolutely. What his basketball IQ is off the chart.
yeah, I about got up right there. That's my little Tibbles. You can't push him around. That is a no-no in my books, but
At the
he's fine.
conclusion of today's game, we will choose a Morty's Car Wash clean play of the game from Morgan and a Morgan Sports Network clean play of the game sponsored by Brett Mills for the Tigers. Foul line shot, no good.
And we'll get a foul here. I believe it's on AC. Tibbles. He just jumped up and smacked it down. I thought that was AC because how high he got on that, but it was actually Tibbles. They have very similar hair. I just noticed that.
That was
For height.
a rare miss by Josh Criddle underneath.
Yeah.
His first missed shot of the game.
Oh,
and a block.
wow.
Look at the play
That-
by the Muley Bear, a clean play nominee.
And I don't know if he could win back-to-back, but that's definitely going to be my nominee. I mean, what can you say? He just went up, and he didn't care if it was going to be a foul or not. He said, watch this. I'm just going to make so this kid wonders, where'd the ball go, you know?
He did it all with a smile on his face, too.
He did. He was excited.
15 seconds on the shot clock.
Definitely a foul.
Got him that time.
Yeah.
He knows it.
And just too aggressive there trying to get it. And Muley normally is very aggressive, so I'm not surprised he tried to make that play. And that's what makes him so good as well, is just how hard he goes nonstop.
Each team has 5 team fouls.
Yeah, not very much.
Reset the shot clock after the foul. Marriott to Porter for 3. Yes. Number 23, Tegan Porter.
Yeah, and once the starters came back in, that
He has 8 points.
lead started to gain a little bit more. And we'll see if that bites into it, and Ogden will restart their comeback.
Ogden cut it to 10 in the third quarter. Morgan's biggest lead was 20. Tibbles drives in with the right hand. Stolen by Porter.
Scott Sterling gets smacked in the face right there. I don't know if you've seen that.
I have.
Studio
yeah,
C.
yeah. That was a bullet pass, but he got away with it.
His poor teammate just got the bad end of that.
Number 10, Brendan Pace is in for Ogden.
Gavin falls down on the box out there. I mean, our guards are going down low and trying not to let the bigs get anything.
Good box out by Gavin. Ogden still in their aggressive man-to-man defense. Gavin to Muley. Tilby. Looking for Riddle, looks for Bailey, has him in with a lob. Hook shot, yes,
Wow.
underneath, up and under.
That's a clean play nominee for me.
Yeah,
I mean, he went
Riddle.
up, he faked his right and went over with a left-handed hook shot. You don't see that too often from a player, that to be able to shoot with both hands, especially like that.
They had to really reach back, too. 3-point shot, no good by Johnson from Ogden, rebounded by Bailey. Another assist to Criddle on that, too.
Yeah. Criddle's got to have at least 8 or 9, almost
Be interested
10.
to see his stats at the end of the game on
Yeah.
the assist. Watch our Instagram and Facebook for that. Here's Sunshine for 3. No, right in front of the students.
And that's his corner on the other side of the court, by the way, if
That's
you were
his-
wondering.
That's his spot.
That spot, and then the other one over here where the other student
in
section
front of the
is.
visiting team, yes.
Yeah, I guess student sections are just where he wants to be.
Aye. Nice little hook shot, no good.
Criddle gets 10 points. I think it's safe to say he's got a triple-double tonight.
I would think. How many steals do you think Muley has so far?
At least 4 or 5. I don't know for sure. Have you kept track?
I have not, but you can check our Instagram at Morgan Sports Network where we'll post some post-game interviews. Here's Sunshine again from his spot. He loves that one. He got it.
And the Trojan starters got the lead back up to 20 with 2 minutes left. I mean, it'd be very hard for Ogden to come back from this one, but we'll see if Coach Porter's got some ready. And
should we look at some clean play nominees, Ty?
Oh, yes, we should.
Our producer, here's one. Here's the lob in, the one we just saw. What do you see here?
Eli, I mean, he kind of does a little pump fake up and goes back under with his left, a wide hook shot on his left, which is hard to do. It's a great pass from the Muley Bear. And then Muley to AC for 3. Sure, almost all of these are Muley passing it.
Yeah, well, there's Tate's backdoor.
Yeah, Tate to AC.
Look at the ball hang on the rim
Yeah.
there for little drama.
Give us all a heart attack.
Oh, here's Tibbles with the steal and the little right-hand floater. Kind of caught the Tigers off guard.
And Josh had like 4 rebounds in that series. Josh DeBailey again.
Well, this is going to be a tough decision.
Josh DeBailey again.
Yes. Oh, I like that up and under.
I feel like Josh DeBailey is a common theme here.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Stockton to Malone.
Yeah. Except it's more like Malone to Stockton, kind of. I mean, point guard.
Yes,
big to point guard. Interesting.
You know that Marriott's first name is Stockton?
Really?
Number 12, yeah.
He's got 2 famous names, Stockton for John Stockton and Marriott for like the hotels.
That's right. You know that I looked up some notable Ogden High alumni. Marriott, or no, I was thinking Browning's son, Val Browning. He's an Ogden High notable alumni.
Okay. I'm pretty sure.
Son of John Browning.
I don't know if the owners, like the Marriott family, or if that's a part of his family, but I'm pretty sure Marriott is owned by a Utah family, isn't it?
He grew up in Ogden, J.W. Marriott.
Yeah.
Here's 2 points for Luke Olson. Yes.
Wow, what a good
his
pass
first 2.
there.
Ty, who are you liking for the MVP for Ogden?
I don't know. That's kind of a hard one. Blodgett's played a great game. How many points does Marriott have?
13.
13. Is he the leading scorer?
He is, yes.
I would think Marriott's got to be up there for that.
Yeah, I agree. I've been impressed with his play.
There's only 59 seconds left of the game. This game's gone quick.
It really has. Neither team got into the bonus. It's been close. Harris drives in to Matthews. Out to Joe. Fakes the 3. Drives in for a layup. And
Wow.
got him.
I mean, he's smacked on every direction there.
Got fouled on the right and on the left and with the body.
I mean, body smacked left, right,
Oh, wow.
body on his face. Like there's
Order came down hard on his arm.
Yeah, there was
but,
a lot there. We'll see if he's able to
I guess if you're going to
shoot
foul.
still. Yeah, don't let him make it, right?
Here's Joe Waite. He has 10 points in the game. Make it 11. So Marriott has 13 points for Ogden. Porter has 8. Johnson has 6. And Furness has 8. Only 4 players have scored for Ogden, Ty.
Really? And that's probably why this score has been so different than what they would have expected. I mean, there's not too many guys have been able to put it in.
President Johnson is in for the Trojans. Number 23, Cade Johnson, the student body president.
He told me if he gets a 3, he would. I mean, if he gets in, he would hit a 3. So
Okay, I don't think he's going to get a chance to take a shot, unfortunately.
with only 22 seconds, I don't think Matthews would like him to shoot.
No, not with the score. Ogden has only scored 3 points this quarter. It's been a tough quarter for them. Third quarter was not Coach Matthews was not happy, but
No.
fourth quarter has been a little better for the Trojans.
Yeah,
This is a big win for the Trojans. Ogden's a good team.
Yeah, and they beat Grantsville, so it makes it so all the top 3 teams in the region are at a standstill.
The student body wanted Aiden to do a little dunk there, but he decided he better not.
Yeah, Matthews would not be very happy. Same with Benson. They don't want us to be scoring after when we're up.
Let's look at some
don't think
clean
it's very
play
nice.
nominees here, Ty, and make a decision. What do we have? Here's Eli Bailey's baseline floater.
Yep, and a lot of these are Eli. Josh to Eli. Josh's block.
Oh, man, that was neat.
Got someone walking across the baseline.
They're not eligible.
They're not eligible,
No.
sadly, but they had a very elegant walk to him.
Here's the up and under left-handed layup that Eli did.
Yeah, that
I like
left-handed
that.
hook.
That's
That was
my
a
favorite
good
play of the
one.
game so
Yeah,
far.
that's my favorite as well.
Should we go with that?
I agree. I sustain that. That
Yeah.
should be our clean play nominee.
Congratulations to Eli Bailey for the Morty's Car Wash clean play of the game. And for Ogden, I'm going to nominate number 12, junior Stockton Marriott with
Yeah.
13 points.
And
for the
I
MVP for
sustain that one as well. He played great in this game.
He will receive a certificate from the Morgan Sports Network, a Most Valuable Player sticker, and a cookie gift card from Brett Mills with Academy Mortgage. Congratulations to Stockton Marriott. Well, for Jake Haywood, who is taking some still photos that will be on our Instagram, PJ Williams, Drew Turner, David Halls, Tyler Buckway, Daniel Mudrow, I'm Tyler Quigley. Thank you for joining us from around the corner or around the globe. We'll be back tomorrow with wrestling, and then on Friday, boys basketball again. Good night.
Great.